Mielőtt a komoly része elkezdődik a szépkiejtési verseny döntőjének, ahol verseket fogunk hallani, szeretnék bemutatni a vendégeknek, illetve hát ugye az iskola diákjainak is a radődencét. Egy kis meglepetéssel készültünk, igen, ami arról szólna, hogy ha már úgyis verselés, akkor feltétlenül fontos megemlíteni egy modern, városi jellegét a verselésnek, amit
rapnek nevezünk.
Igen, vajon mi lehet az eredeti elnevezésre a rapnek, azt te tudod, hogy honnan származik?
Hát egyenesen Amerikából, de részletesen sem vágjuk. Hát igazából ez a mindennapi történeteket így fejezik ki, így, hogy is mondjam, leírták a mindennapjainkat rímekben, szavakat.
Igen, és mióta lesz?
3 éve, komolyan már előtt is írtottam így szövegeket.
Igen, aki nem annyira járatos benne, illetve a stílusban, milyen sikereket sikerült tenni? Milyen sikereket sikerült eddig elérni ebben a témában?
Hát tavaly nyáron volt egy rapverseny, ahol első helyen, a Disney Channel Loud Jam rapverseny német meg, ott első lettem. Tehát az olyan 16 és 18 éves korosztályban volt az egész.
És ez egy országos. De volt valami a dal az enyém is, az mi volt?
A BKK elnézett egy ilyen megelőződési dal, mint ahol ott is első helyezést érte meg az Enyém a dal című számommal. De igazából a sikereim közben tudhatom magam mögött.
Oké, mivel készültünk?
Hát 2 számot készültünk, amit itt Tereskai tanárról összedobtunk. Az egyik egy old school sláger, amit szerintem sokan vágnak, ha nem is a korosztályon, de azért a kicsit úgy old school-sabb, idősebb tagok.
Igen.
De ez nem azt jelenti, hogy talán az idős.
So, let's start in English, right? Okay, let's listen to Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. The message. Lose my head.
trying not to lose my head. It's like you jump sometimes, 51 how people going under. It's like you jump sometimes, 61 how people going under. Yeah. Thank you.
A legjobb az a legszebb, hogy nem jól lehet érteni, hogy mind beszélnek, így bármit lehet, oké. A másik
És itt a saját dal, a Teamdog a címe, tehát sokan vágják azért, mert erre összedobtuk így otthoni videóklipet, tehát azért páran vágják így van.
From 1 to 10, if it's possible. Finally, could decide who could be the best. On your list you can see the students in the order of their performance. So I would like students to come to the microphone, okay? And then say the title of the poem and then tell the poem itself. So the first contestant is József Balogh from 12A, and he is going to recite a poem by Carl Sander, Poetry in Learn.
Dreamer by Carl Sander. You will come one day in favor of love, tenderness dew, impetuous rain. The tan of the sun will be on your skin. The purr of the breeze in your murmuring speech you will pose with the hill flower grace. You will come with your slim, expressive arms, a voice of the headroom scarlet cold, and the rest is spoken with shoulder and neck. Your face in the past of moods as many as skies in the big change of cloud and blue and flamer in the sun. Yet you may not come, O girl of the dream. Remain pass as the world goes by, and take from a look of eyes into eyes a film of hope and the memory of the day.
Okay, thank you very much. The next contestant is Amerika from 12E, and he is going to recite a poem by Bill Collins. Another reason why I don't keep a gun in the house.
Another reason why I don't keep a gun in the house by Billy Collins. The neighbor's dog will not stop barking. He is barking the same high rhythmic bark that he barks every time they leave the house. We must switch him on the way out. The neighbor's dog will not stop barking. I close all the windows in the house, but I put on a Beethoven symphony full blast, but I can still hear him muffled under the music, barking, barking, barking. And now I can see him sitting with the orchestra, his head raised confidently, as if Beethoven had included a part for barking dog. When the record finally ends, he is still barking, sitting there in the oboe section barking, his eyes fixed on the conductor who is entreating him with his baton. While the other musicians listen in respectful silence to the famous barking dog solo, that endless coda that will first establish Beethoven as an innovative genius.
From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen as others saw. I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source, I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then, in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from everything of good and ill, and the mystery which binds me still, from the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its open wind of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm, and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And now, please welcome Alice Hanna from 9B, who is going to recite a very classic poem by Walt Whitman titled "Oh Captain, My Captain."
Oh Captain, my Captain, by Walt Whitman. Oh Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near. The bells I hear. The people all exulting, while follow wise the steady keel. The vessel grim and daring, but oh heart, 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 all the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold and dead. Oh captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells, rise up, for you the flag is flown, for you bugle trills, for you bouquets, and ribbon red, for you the shores are crowding. For you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, the arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you fall cold and dead. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse, nor will. The ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object one. Exalt, O shores, and ring, O bells, but I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold and dead.
Thank you very much. And next contestant is going to be on dash 11A. Please welcome him. He's going to recite
Hope by Amerika. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the sword that could avenge the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it has the crown of me.
The next contestant is going to be number 7, from 11A. So please welcome her as she is reciting an Emily Dickinson poem.
Because I could not stop for death, by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, it kindly stopped for me, to carry her but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure for his civility. We passed the school where children stroll at recess interview. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather, he passed us. To dew through quivering Asia, for only Gazman had gone, my tippet only two. We paused before a house that seemed the swelling of the ground. The roof was certainly visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then, the centuries and yet feel shorter than the day I first surmised the horse's head were toward eternity.
Titled One Art.
One Art by Elizabeth Bishop. The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things seem filled with the intent to be lost that their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day. Accept the fluster of closed door keys, the hour that is spent. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Then, practice moving farther, moving faster, places and names and very close you meant to travel. None of these will be disaster. I lost my mother's watch, and look, my last, or next to last the freelock houses went. The art of losing isn't hard to master. I lost 2 cities, lovely ones, and Vester, some realms I owned, 2 rivers, a continent. I missed them, but it wasn't a disaster. Even losing you, the joking voice, the gesture I love, I shan't have lied. It's evident the art of losing's not too hard to master, though it may look like, write it, like disaster.